CBC Ottawa News.
Yesterday, November 24th, in downtown Ottawa, a murder occurred. The only witness so far is an 11-year-old girl with intellectual disabilities. The police called upon the help of Brown, Lewis, Lamb, and Stevens, as well as Harvey and Gudjonsson, all who are experts in event memory and suggestibility in children with intellectual disabilities. CBC News sat down with the experts to learn some inside facts about suggestibility in children with intellectual disabilities. The police are referencing the study by Brown et al. From 2012. This study compares the suggestibility and memory recall in children ages 7 to 12. There were 4 groups compared: cognitive age, mental age comparison, children with mild intellectual disabilities, and children with moderate intellectual disabilities. They were exposed to an event put on at their school. The children were then interviewed 1 week later and again 6 months later. The researchers used open-ended questions to test memory recall and close-ended questions to test suggestibility. In the second study the police are referencing, by Harvey and Gudjonsson from 1999, they also compared children ages 7 to 12. In this study, they split the children into 3 groups instead of 4: cognitive age, a mental age comparison, and a group of children with mental retardation. Again, an event was shown at the children's school, but in this study, they were tested about it 1 day later. Their memory recall was tested with a variety of open, close-ended, and yes or no questions, while their suggestibility was tested with the Gudjonsson Suggestibility Scale 2. We will now go into further detail about how the results of these studies are going to be used in this case. The police investigators have been reminded that the child in question likely has a mental age of 7 to 8 years. Brown et al. Reminded the officers to use cued invitations when interviewing the child. This allows for the least amount of interference with the child's responses. All researchers warned the police to consider their wording very carefully. Harvey and Gudjonsson state that children with intellectual disabilities are very suggestible to leading questions, and the police should be careful to avoid false confessions. The lead investigator on the case made a statement this afternoon saying he does not believe the child witness in question can give a reliable statement, and the Ottawa police will continue searching for other witnesses. CBC talked to Brown et al. And Harvey and Gudjonsson. All the experts state that children with intellectual disabilities can provide as accurate information as typically developing children. Some of the reasons these children are so suggestible are: a forensic interview may put a lot of pressure on the child. They may be afraid to disagree with an adult. They may also have lower confidence in their ability to recall the event. With a murder trial, it could take months before a verdict is reached. According to Brown et al., children with intellectual disabilities remember as much as typically developing children after 6 months. The information conducted from these 2 investigations should be presented to the police and the judge on this case. It is incredibly important that the criminal justice system knows how to support these children. If you have any evidence or information on this case, please contact Chief Anderson at the Ottawa Police or call 613-477-5132. Please tune in at 6 to hear more about Trump and the North American Free Trade Agreement. We will also be interviewing an actress, Meghan Markle, about her engagement with Prince Harry.